sense to start. Some Japanese matches, everything matching. So tonight I'm filming during the sunset here. It's really beautiful. The sunset time here in Iceland changes like every day because we have such like polarities between winter and summer. Summer, like during May, June and July, for example, we have brightness like 24/7. And then during the winter, it's like dark for 20 hours of the day, or 21. During the darkest time, of course. Yeah. So in tonight's video, I want to focus on and set the intention that we heal our anxiety. Or that Reiki works tonight as anxiety relief. So I'm just gonna set the intention tonight that this Reiki session is for everyone watching this video, whenever, wherever in the world, since Reiki works through time and space. It's omnipresent. And that it will be for everyone's highest good and mine watching, with a focus on relieving anxiety symptoms and giving us clarity about where it is coming from, so that we can release it finally. And I also want to remind you guys that those of us who suffer with anxiety and perhaps have for a long time, we often identify ourselves as being anxious people, or oh yeah, I have anxiety, so this is gonna trigger me, I'm gonna, and when we're triggered, we also get triggered that we're being triggered. So I encourage you to try to observe more what is happening in your body and your mind when you get triggered or feel that there's an anxiety attack coming up. And try to give yourself a chance and just watch what is happening without reacting. So observing more than reacting, because often it is can be like a downward spiral if we react to something that we're just used to, But yeah, so wherever you are, know that you're safe. Know that this is a safe space for you to feel without judgment. And know that all of your emotions, all of your sensations, feelings, all this that we call anxiety or just, a bad feeling or something like that. Just know that it's always there for a reason. And there's so much that you have gone through that society is like overlooking its effects, like there's so much that happens, or that kids experience and that we experience in our childhood, like so cliche, but really there's so much that happens back then that affects us highly, and we can't overlook it. Other people will, maybe your family maybe will, society will, or whoever, but the important thing is that we ourselves, number one, that we don't, that we see ourselves, and that we just give us the gift of validating every single thing that comes up. There's nothing that is not welcome, because we are worthy of being received fully. Also the things that are difficult, that's also what you want in a partner, or what I want at least, to be fully seen even when I feel like I'm not enough, or flawed, or broken. There's so much you have to offer to this world, and I know, because I suffer from anxiety too, and it's been peaking for the last year. So believe me, I know how it feels, and I do my best to not let it affect my days too much, but sometimes it just gets super overwhelming, and you just have to sometimes give in as well. But know that this does not define you, and we can overcome this. But I just hope that for now, at least, this video will relieve a little layer of it, so that you can just relax and just be, because that's what I want for everyone, just to be able to be without worrying. We're not built to have worries. We're not that's no way to live life, and I hope for all of us that we will find the right thing that will help us get out of this loop. I encourage you to kind of find the courage to ask questions and ask yourself, ask the anxiety, like where it is coming from. If it's something like what was happening when it started, when you got triggered, or if you just always feel kind of the same anxiety, it's not like picking, or you're not having panic attacks or something, then is there something that I'm constantly thinking, that I'm telling myself, that is making me like go back to this place? And know that it is. I know that when we feel anxious and lonely, and can also just be kind of scary to sit with ourselves and meditate, or ask ourselves these questions. But it is often you will feel better, and you will hopefully feel more connected to yourself, and in the best case you will get some answers. I'm gonna use this one later, but I have to water it first. So let's, let it drink the water for a bit. down here. So I had some questions about this bracelet, and I found out that it's called an African nutshell bracelet. So it's considered an instrument. I thought it was just a bracelet that had some really nice sounds, but it is bought in ethnic instrument shops or just online. So this, I'm going to just around your head area, just kind of wash away these thoughts that are kind of making us be stuck in this loop of negative thoughts or thoughts that trigger our anxiety. These thoughts that, they think that they are saving us or taking care of us, but actually they are triggering anxious feelings. So whatever is kind of just lingering here around, just wash it away and just try to just get in a state of letting go and willing to let it wash away everything that is not helping you, everything that is kind of just causing you to be anxious. Watched my last video, I was talking about that we carry so much responsibility from others and we carry traumas from other people. So just keep that in mind as well, that everything that you have, all this, everything that contributes to anxiety or to your anxiety, remember that some of it is, or much of it is not yours to carry. Yeah. it's okay to let go and just sink into the bed, the sofa, the chair. This is just for you. To get a little bit of relief, a validation, and I'm here for you. So it is safe to let go and just be held. And if you do feel like raw or triggered afterwards, like, you can reach out. Anything that you like, any experience during a session is completely normal. And even if you like go to the same person or watch the same video over and over again, like, each experience is gonna be different. Just know that it's the right one in this moment. And there's no wrong way to receive the energy. And if some of you start to feel numb or something, or like you're moving, like, or leaving your body a little bit, that's completely normal too. If it's uncomfortable, you can always just like shake them or something, and that's not gonna affect the session, so it's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna pull down energy that is being released, because there is a lot from like I don't know, like I feel in my body a lot, like get like messages from my body, and I don't know, I think when I'm filming these videos, that it means that it's like majority of you, but I get this like that it's accumulating like in the middle, kind of like, yeah, around your navel area. So I'm gonna just make sure that there's nothing like lingering elsewhere in your auric field, and pull it down to that point. And that's actually an indication that you're releasing from others too, because that's the area where we kind of collect people's stuff. So just gonna sweep it all down here. And pull it out. And we're just returning it back, transmuting it wherever it belongs. We don't have to know. We don't have to know where it's supposed to go. Just get assistance, angels, guides, whoever can help us with this. Transmute the energy that we're releasing. I've never seen this one before. It's my wand, selenite wand. Purifying. It's just kind of like it's extra effective when you're sweeping auras and getting rid of junk that we don't want to be attached there anymore. So of course, like this is totally fine, works really well, but this is like an extra boost, like whoo. So I like using it. So I'm gonna use this singing bowl tonight as like a reset tones for our bodies, to get the message that we can actually start from scratch. We don't have to cling to these old patterns that we're so used to being stuck in. And we're used to like following and just falling into these traps over and over again. And take this as a reset button for your body, for your mind, to kind of just start from the beginning. Get the message we can start from the beginning. Your body, your mind have the power to reset themselves from these negative thinking patterns. You have the power to change. You have the power to relax. You have the power power to start new thinking patterns, to create new ways of being. To think thoughts that make you feel good, to trust people, to let people in, feel connection. To breathe into your body, to feel connected to your body. To just be without any worries. Light a little sage. Run it in spirals over your head, because now you're opening up some space for you to actually make choices, not just be like some sort of slave to this state of being. Lemon and eucalyptus oil. sweeping this around your aura. Just imagine that you are smelling it. Lemon, eucalyptus. It's fresh but comforting. So whatever is coming up, know that it has like a link to the origin of feelings. Just trust and just let it come up, let it surface. Just trust and let go. Trust that the Reiki energy in your body know how to work through this. Know exactly how to do it just for you right now. asking. If it mattered, if you were looking at the video or just listening. And no, it doesn't matter at all. You can choose to close your eyes if that makes you feel better, if that makes you relax more. A little more water so we get a nice deep sound. That's all we'll do tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in, for giving yourselves the time and space to relax and give this a chance to help you heal, for showing up for yourselves, and for watching and supporting me. And I'd love to hear your thoughts, how if it helped you in the comments, or if you have any questions for me. If you do want to book a one-on-one healing session, either if you are in the capital area in Iceland, I can do it in person, or I can also do virtual ones. Then don't hesitate to contact me. It would be best through email, and everything's in the description below. And you can see also just what kind of sessions I offer on my website. And that is also below. And I'll actually put put it up here so you can go directly to my website. And if you want to stay tuned for events or anything that I have going on, then I put all announcements on my Instagram page, but most things should be on the website too. So take care of yourself wherever you are, whenever it is during the day. If you're going to sleep, just drink a tall glass of water before going to bed. And just be gentle with yourselves always, okay? Thank you so much.